to First Benjamin's 5-minute reviews. The Next Doctor. The Next Doctor is one of the first set of specials linked to David Tennant's exit in the end of time. This is a standalone episode, and it's probably one of the strongest Christmas specials out there, and to me it continues this Russell Davies run of good Christmas specials. Russell knows how to do a Christmas special and delivers it on point, and this one is one of his best. He writes David in a good way, and probably definitely one of David's best performances at the time. And I don't know, he just makes me care for the Doctor a bit more here. I mean, I know I struggle with 10 sometimes, but yeah, it's one of those episodes that does make me care for the guy. And yes, I'm still going through a period where I'm starting to actually care for him a bit more, but that's definitely an example of how I felt the Doctor should be, becoming a hero and saving a child, and also standing up to a bullying side thingy. They was great. David Morrissey, of course, is Jackson Lake, and I just loved him. I felt really sorry for what he's been going through. He loses his wife, and then his son gets taken, and he loses memory and becomes the Doctor, and it's all heartbreaking. And I'm happy that Jackson gets a happy ending when he reunites with his son Frederick after the Doctor saves him. It's just one of those moments that is so emotional, but it's so heartfelt, and I just felt everything came together. And also he does a speech as well, which I feel is like David does himself and just does as well as he does. I like Felicia Tishabella as Rosie. I actually felt she was quite an interesting character. I mean, to be fair, she was a lot different to Russell's regulars. She felt a lot more different, and I like that. And I felt that she stands out for being who she is, and I like that. Oh, Zelda Cohen as Mercy Hartigan. Oh, we're going to talk about Mercy. Yeah, one of the most unique villains out there. I would say she teams up with Simon, and then she ends up facing consequence when she is forced to be a Cyber King and converted. And then when she's unconverted at the end, she ends up ending the wrong one. It's a messed up, but it's proper Russell Davies villainous, right? It's really interesting, and Dervla did a great job. Not just as Mercy, but as the cyber controller thingy. Love it. The Cybermen obviously were great in this one. They were still as menacing, and I like the fact that the events of Doomsday also play a part in this. It makes me enjoy it and understand it a lot more. I mean, yeah, I like the new cyber editions, the Cyber King. Very scary. I just felt he looked so menacing, and it was gigantic. I like that. And also the cyber shades, I actually found they were quite a comedy related. I felt they were comedians. They made me laugh, and they're just interesting. I like that. The whole plot, in my personal opinion, it works perfectly well, and it also leads to this moment where the TARDIS, which is a balloon, I like that, and Jed, who is a legend as well, helps him out, and then he manages to stand up to Mercy and free her from conversion, and then he sits back and watches all the destruction before using the void thing. What a legend. And also Frederick being home, Rosita being the nursemaid, and of course that moment where the Doctor finally explains what he's going through, and probably one of the best in that era, in my personal opinion. But yeah, it all ends up well. I mean, yes, there's no consequences for Tennant's future, but I don't think it was needed at that point. I felt Russell just needed to bring something different and just let it be its own standalone and then move on in the next episode. And I think it worked in David and Russell's favour. Once again, another good David story. Russell T Davies being a legend. Yeah, definitely one of my personal favourite Christmas specials. Thank you for listening to the 5-minute review. Please like and subscribe to the channel to stay in touch with all the latest regular episodes and reviews. Thank you for listening. I'll see you next time. Thank you for listening to the podcast. Subscribe to Phasma Endurance and stay tuned for more podcasts. See ya!